everybody, and welcome back to some more new Pokemon Snap. Last time, we unlocked our next area, did I believe, what equated to a daytime level 2 run through, to showcase what was changed, and unlocked Funja Jungle. Today, I didn't actually increase the level. I kind of went back and thought, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should just have, because you never know what story changes happen from these level ups, as experienced in one of the other videos. So I decided to not do that today. That's what I am not doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get even better photos today in this area. Oh, darn it! Couldn't get a good shot of him. That's the problem with the slacking in this. It's very difficult to get a good enough shot that I feel good about it. Huh. That crystal bloom is yellow. Interesting. Pelt it with apples. I know they say it's fluff fruit, but we all know that it's an apple. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beat the tar out of them with apples. That thing just... Yeah, no, that just happened, huh? Not much we can do with any of that. There's some things tied to that, but we can't really, like... There we go. It's a good one. Stay looking at the Quagsire. Stay looking at the Quagsire. You do not want to miss this. Just gonna keep an eye on the Quagsire. Here we go. Here we go. Big man moving. He's moving. He's moving, and he jumps into the water. Woo! Very, very slowly. come. Alright. That is done. We didn't get any, like, new Pokemon in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut us ahead. I know that I was kind of quiet during the research part. That's my bad. I really need to start talking more during those. But, anyway. I'm gonna cut ahead to us getting our photos graded because there's no point in me showing you this. See you in a minute. Alright, let's get our photos graded.
Nice work.
Took some new photos of Pokemon that we already have, but they all had some new shots with some better, like,
Nice work.
for the stars that we did not have. So,
Great timing.
for instance, this was a request shot, so we got him jumping up and into the air, so that was fun.
Nice work.
The Pick-a-Peck one, well, sure, the one where it's yelling at us is more interesting. It's not the shot that we want. It's not the shot that, we already had a pretty good 3-star shot, so figured I'd go with the 1-star. That should get us to level 2. Beautiful. Jungle Day research, fantastic. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once your foes are squared away. We're not going to save any to the album because I don't think that's necessary. Let's see what he's going to give us now. Either he's going to give us a new task, like going into the nighttime version of that jungle, or we're going... Oh. Or something like that. It's about time I give you your next task. Ooh, what is it? What is it? I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and photograph a crystal bloom glowing in the dark. Okay. What's a crystal bloom? The type of flower that can give off light. I already kind of explained that. Do you remember seeing any odd flowers out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Red ones. That's probably the type we're after. You see one lit up in the night. It's what we call the Illumina state. Do we need to do anything special if we find one? Not particularly, just snap a photo of it. The camera can analyze it for you. That should be all you need to know for now. Enjoy the nighttime jungle. Okay, so we have the nighttime jungle to explore. But before we do that, so we have to go into the nighttime jungle here in a minute. What I want us to do, though, is we're going to do the level 2 version of the jungle of daytime to show the difference, because since we did a daytime version, we did the redone version of the daytime and then the nighttime version. We might as well do the redone version of the daytime one for this instance. Because we've got some potential for some new things to happen. I won't say what, but we've got some potential for some newer things to happen to us.
That's the stuff.
There we go. That's the Crystal Bloom. You know. Okay. Did you see that? Whoa, a Yanmega! Gotta say it, Yanmega is one of my favorite bug-type Pokemon probably ever. Probably one of my favorites. But it doesn't beat a certain bug That's a bounce speed. Go. There's a bounce suite. Gonna have to keep an eye on this ancient ruins. Okay, sorry. Overtaken by cuteness and I had to stop talking. I just had to. Okay. Yeah, no, the, Wooper and Quagsire, man. Just great Pokemon. They're just great. Like, can I just say that? They're fantastic. They're the best Pokemon ever. Alright, and that's that. The daytime doesn't change a whole lot in the jungle, but it does change quite a bit. From a standpoint of you have some things that change. Took a lot of photos. Not a ton of new ones. Like, the only new Pokemon we saw was Wooper and Yanmega. Go ahead and look at this. That's the best shot we've got of him. And then I'll pick the better Wooper one. I think I know which one it is. I'm not gonna pick the 3-star one because we just don't have a good shot of it. Just don't have a good enough shot of the Wooper. I would much rather pick this than the one that we got. Very much would rather do that. There we go. We're not gonna select all of the photos because there's no reason to. But yep, there we go. And I'm actually gonna cut this part out because we don't need to see all of this. I'll show the ones that we don't have, the new ones. Of like Pokemon that we don't have, which are the 3 that just showed up. So I'm gonna cut to the end where we see what we got EXP wise.
Great timing. Nice work.
Hey, and let's see what we got EXP wise. Not bad for a first time on daytime level 2. Yep. Too bad. Now, Professor liked the photo of Slacking, reaching over and eating. That's fun. So that's good. I think we have time for one more research expedition. It's time for us to go into the nighttime. Remember, we gotta take a picture of a crystal bloom glowing. So I think we have time for at least one more. One more little adventure, and then we can end off this episode here. Pretty dark in here. Very pretty. Like, the light parts are interesting Pokemon where... Is that a... Oh, it's a sleeping Arbok. I love that. Can't do anything with that, but just showing off that, that's fine. Ooh, more lulls.
Awesome!
A really weird fairy type from the Generation 8 games. Ariados. Valedian.
Whoa, really?
It's a bunch of sleeping Liepard's. Oh, sleeping Liepard. Want some more lulls. Lots of morals, but they're all sleeping. None of the crystal blooms were glowing. Getting some light. Aha! Omega. And it's giving off a crystal glow. Interesting. Interesting. You know, feels like this jungle might be the place to find some Pokemon that are of mythical persuasion. I just think the way Morlul walks, by the way, is so adorable. Like, come on. They're an underrated Pokemon from design perspective. Some of the Gen 8 Pokemon, well, some of them look weird, some of them are great. Like, I can't say that Morlul is not a great designed Pokemon. Alright, that was our first time in Nighttime Jungle. See how that went. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a couple spots of other things. I think this might actually be better than that other one that we have. I think I'm gonna use that as our 1-star. I like that for a 2. Probably gonna be our best one for a 2. I like that for a 3-star. I like that. You do want to get the Crystal Bloom photo. Let's do that one for that. And there we go. Let's send that in.
Now then, nice work.
Keep the one.
Nice work.
Yeah, that one's far sure better than what we got originally, so that's good. New Pokemon, new research. And we got a Silver Star there. Ariados.
A new discovery.
Took a 2-star shot of Ariados. Ledian.
New discovery. Nice work.
2-star shot of you. And then a 3-star shot of that one. Need a 2-star shot to finish Quagsire's entry.
Discovery.
That's the Crystal Bloom. And that's it. We got what we needed all in one night of research. 26,800 and we can get nighttime level 2. And then we got the Crystal Bloom Red. Now we've got Crystal Bloom information. I've got something to report. I hope you're excited. I am. Next, no. We'll see what he has to say and then we'll end the episode off. How about that? I was about to end the episode there, but it would be kind of a weird entrance and exit for for the video. See what he's got to report. Great job, your foes have given us plenty of data to work with. Got something new to show you. Take a look. Oh, are those Orby thingies you've been working on, Professor? You say they could make Pokemon and Crystal Blooms glow? Exactly. I call them Illumina Orbs. But blue Illumina Orbs only work here on Florio Island. What? How come? I suspect it's because it's different areas of Lental have distinct types of energy flowing through them. For now, I want to see the fruits of your research in action. Watch this. Observe. And it makes the flower glow. That was awesome! Oh my gosh, it was so pretty! Wow, Lental's very own light show. What'd you call it again? The Illumina phenomenon. It's interesting how they can occur in both Pokemon and plants. You can use these orbs to send Pokemon and Crystal Blooms into the Illumina state for a little while, and it'll give you additional effects. There are certain things that happen with them. As he's mentioning, there's changes that happen. And basically, the idea is we can now use the Illumina Orbs for the Blue Island and the Yellow Island. So, we have a choice to make. Either we go back to Baluzia Island and explore Funja Jungle, or we go back to Florio and look at Florio Nature Park. There's that choice for us. I think next time we're gonna explore what happens when we bring the Illumina Orbs to Florio Island and Baluzia and the Funja Jungle. So, tune in next time for that. See y'all then. Bye-bye.